2024 is shaping up to be quite the roller coaster, isn't it? From what I can tell, it will be quite the ride. It would be wise for us to fasten our seatbelts. This is why, you guys, I'm saying all the warning signals are here. Neither the past nor the future contains it. I mean, it's nearly there, so let's speak about the economy in today's video. Everything is going to be incredibly cheap because there appears to be an impending recession. Maybe after that we'll climb back up, but I don't know what you people are going to do if this isn't a warning of what's to come. The Planet Fitness director and former CEO, who hails from an uncommon whale, makes it seem inevitable, but in reality, anything can happen. Full sale of his stock completed. Guess what? He made $66 million today from selling his shares. That's right, about 1 million shares. So, what did he sell? You all got it, didn't you? He's also not participating. Who isn't running for cover? Hold for a second, isn't the stock market on the rise? The Dow Jones SPX everything is going up, but they're selling it appears like something is slightly off. Once again, I got a hunch that something might be coming in the year 2024, and we're going to try to figure it out today. Is he seriously anticipating, like, another 2020 in 2024? It's insane. That is strange, I agree. That is very suspicious. That's the deal, dudes. This is what I'm hoping for, so I hope Bitcoin pumps, but it seems like every CEO and executive is selling something these days, even cryptocurrency stocks. Both the halving date and any subsequent price drops assume for a moment that the economy goes into a slump, and then we begin to climb out of it, okay? You can see for yourself also, this is exactly the same thing, you guys. That's my sincere wish, and it's going to be very surprising. No one is going to anticipate this kind of rallying cry, are they? This is going to be a real pain in the trade since it will catch everyone unawares. Think about it, guys. What if the value of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin hits a new all-time high? If this doesn't happen by April of 2024, then you won't even find any retail here. Therein is the absurdity. Then, just as everyone is buying at the peak, a recession hits, and the price drops. It drops a very low price, and I have no idea what the actual figure is. The price drops by astronomical levels, and then we go back up. Surely that's the most ridiculous thing that could happen. In my second channel, I go into further detail about the kind of scenarios I imagine for my viewers. My plan is to have him search for Cryptox on YouTube, however, I should probably warn him about this as well. The message is from Jim Cramer. He's a sign of the country. His statements always have the opposite effect. Do you recall him telling you to sell your Bitcoin for about $20,000? Well, take a look at where Bitcoin is now. The cynics are obviously getting their asses handed to them, because the S&P 500 is simply going up, as you can see from the comment area. The stock market is ripe for the taking. I should have known a crash was coming. Oh great, we'll be discussing the short term and the long term, okay? Okay, another word of caution. One of JP Morgan's most prominent charts retesting bear lows suggests the S&P 500 might go as low as $3,500 again, correct? Why don't we try climbing up first? That, my friends, is going to be the wildest thing that could happen. Surely nobody was anticipating that. Everyone has let me return to the Bitcoin chart because most of you are interested in learning something. Is this acceptable to you? Come on, I can reposition all those arrows in sketches. Bitcoin pumps about $50,000, or thereabouts, right? That's what most people think would happen, right? And then it drops to around 30,000, and then we'll start climbing again, you guys. I see. The general public holds that view. Thus, I am uncertain the general opinion is that most people are mistaken. Alright, then. Once again, we're slipping the time frame under the radar, could we? Hey everyone, today could bring a black swan. Potentially, there's the sky falls in a whirlwind, although they're probably not presented by Michael Burry. After the initial rate drop by the Federal Reserve, the stock market usually crashes. It appears like we have cracked the code, gentlemen. Alright, everybody, take close attention. Midway through 2024 is when the market is projecting the first rate cut. Isn't that where we're headed? Since this is so close to the 2020 situation, it stands to reason that they won't use the same rationale, will it? If this black swan event does take place, they will be using something else. However, I am not yet aware of what it is. If it does occur, they will, in fact, find an excuse to divert the blame. At this point, the curvature is becoming steeper. Hey everyone, we're supposed to be here for the first Fed cut. I guess we're talking a few months away. Look at this. The likelihood of rate reductions starting as early as January 24 is, hence, rapidly increasing. 56% probability in the event that rates are reduced starting March 24. Interest rate futures have recently shifted from predicting rate reductions starting in March 2024 to now showing them in May of 2024, so it's all over the place, you know? So, the month of May or March will do. As of right now, they anticipate the first rate cut to take effect. Alright, let's pretend it remains in May. That would be great. Why? Because look at this, guys. You can see April here. Alright, April is specifically, at very moment. Could you please tell me what's happening in the same month? Having the proper amount of SEC for circle case is what Bitcoin is referred to as. I believe that same month is when you guys have to submit. On top of that, an eclipse has happened, you know? Oh my goodness, there are so many exciting things going on right now, you guys. It would be reasonable, wouldn't you agree, if we could have this around May, about this time? Do you mean they looked at the Fed starting rate and cutting rates? Hey there, what do you think if the assets start to rise? Afterwards, rates are reduced in this country. So, the costs and explanation for the Fed's decision to lower interest rates is that the economy takes a hit. Isn't that the bet, dudes? Once they begin to cut, they will likely return to rescue us and we will be able to climb back up. Oh, and 2024 is also an election year, isn't it? Therefore, they may need to intervene to prevent the collapse, which might occur at this very moment if they do not. What intrigues me is that not everyone believes what I've heard. Oh, I remember hearing something similar in April or somewhere around that time. The moment of collapse has arrived. I'm not claiming it will happen, but if the federal government doesn't step in and save the situation, then it will likely happen. One of the most crucial dates for the economy is next week, and it's going to be absolutely explosive, you guys. Just 3 days from now, in exactly 51 minutes and 50 seconds, there will be another FMC meeting. So, get ready for that, gentlemen. What gives it its significance? This is a good place to ask. Look at this, folks. If the Fed starts decreasing rates, quantitative easing will have to be restarted. It's that simple, isn't it?